Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another pregnancy update, 26 weeks update, where we're going to be talking about my symptoms through week 25 and a little bit going into my 26 weeks. That's where I am now as I'm filming this video. There have been lots of ups and downs in the last week, which I want to share with you. Stay tuned for bump shot in the end and let's jump into it. But for those of you who are new here, welcome. First of all, my name is Karyna. I'm a full-time mom. I have a daughter whose name is Mikayla. She is 2 years old and I'm pregnant with a baby boy due in just about 2.5 months. So here on my channel I share lots of motherhood topics. I share my pregnancy journey, motherhood journey, my experience, tips and tricks to try and make motherhood and fatherhood just a bit easier on you. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Now I do 2 videos a week. I definitely do one every single Thursday and then a bonus video here and there. So make sure to don't miss out on my new content going live. But for those of you who have been following my second pregnancy journey, you might see that I have a little less energy than usual and I'm also a little more out of breath. So that's what has been happening actually in the last couple of days only. And also, if you can tell, I got myself a little bracelet that tracks my heart rate. As I told you in my previous update, my heart rate sometimes goes up. Sometimes I thought it was because of my stomach being smaller now, baby pushing on my lungs, and I would get those episodes of higher heart rate and difficulty breathing. But lately I have got just so confused. So in the last week everything was fine and I did not get any of those episodes. My heart rate would maybe get elevated a little bit around 100, 110, but I would feel just fine. And in the last 2 days, including today, I have been feeling off again and I had those episodes and I had one just this morning. Although I really thought during this week that lack of sleep caused it. And yesterday I slept almost 10 hours and I also did not have my coffee before that happened. So I'm really confused now. But like I said, there were ups and downs. Mikayla wasn't sleeping well and there was a time change and so many different things. Sometimes I would not feel like going to sleep early and then I would end up sleeping less and I would feel just fine, and you know, I would take little breaks during the day and try to don't be on my feet for too long because I do get tired quick. But those heart rate elevation episodes, or whatever you want to call it, high pulse and difficulty breathing, and also I feel extreme exhaustion in those moments and I just need to lay down and need like 30 minutes to get back to normal. I don't know, I'm gonna be bringing it up to my doctor again, which, talking about my doctor, I want to mention that I am having my glucose test in like a week from now. So in the next update I'm gonna be talking about that. Maybe I should take you guys along. Maybe I should make a little vlog of my glucose test. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. So I'm actually seeing a different doctor this time around because it was my choice. I want to see the doctors who will potentially be at my labor delivering my baby, because the doctor I usually see and I like, she has little kids and she might not be there unless she's on call, because I do still plan on going into spontaneous labor. So there is like 3 more ladies, 3 more doctors who will potentially be there, and I'm planning to see all of them at least once, just to, you know, just to know how they look. So I'm gonna be bringing this up to the new doctor because it's who I'm seeing, but I'm sure she can, you know, go through my history and see what has been going on. But my main doctor, she did not have any concerns, but she did suggest getting some kind of Fitbit to check my heart rate. So I was really not concerned about it in the last week, but in the last 2 days I'm concerned again. But I'm really hoping it's just because I've been lacking some sleep because Mikayla did not sleep well, or maybe I should have been more responsible with my sleep as well. So maybe it just accumulated and now I just need to put an effort and at least do what depends on me, you know, like going to sleep earlier and don't wake up too early to, like, you know, work on my videos. I do that sometimes because with Michaela I can't do any work on my computer with her. I only can do it when she sleeps, so it's either her 1 hour nap, sometimes it's 30 minutes sometimes. So I either do my stretching and like just chill and watch some TV, or I could be editing, and sometimes I don't want to be editing during her nap and I want to take a real break, and then I want to wake up early to catch up, and that was not good for me, I guess. But talking about stretching and exercise, I'm not back to my exercise. I do not have it in me, especially now with this high heart rate episodes. I don't even want to get back to it just yet. I don't feel it, but I did try my best and I stretched pretty regularly. It feels good. It's just like 8 minutes prenatal stretch. It helps me to feel more relaxed, and hopefully my sciatic pain, which is gone, will not come back. But my pubic bone pain, I noticed that it comes back when I like push something heavy or lift Michaela in the wrong way. So I did push a couch last week just to vacuum underneath it. Sometimes I'm bad at it. I'm bad at asking for help. My husband was not home even, but I wanted to vacuum right now, and now I'm not gonna do it anymore because my pubic bone was hurting so much after I did that, but luckily it went away. So what else? Let me check in my notes. So regarding my cold, I don't have a cold anymore, but I do have a little bit of stuffiness, sometimes even a little bit of runny nose here and there, and I do think it's just a pregnancy symptom because I did have it before I got cold, so I think that's what it is. But despite the fact that I don't have cold, I was still feeling off most of the time. There were days when I was motivated and I got stuff done, but like I said, I had to take lots of breaks in between. Even though I felt like motivated and everything, I still had to listen to my body and bring myself down to the couch and lay down. My legs would start hurting if I stay on them for too long. And also my appetite has been changing so much, I can't even explain really. I recently filmed a what I eat in a day video. I'm gonna edit it and get it out to you guys soon. I don't know, it's hard to say if that's typical for me because it's constantly changing. There were days when I did not want to eat much at night and I wouldn't be hungry. There were days when I wanted to eat something at night, and lately I've been craving dairy. I've been craving just milk, actually like hot milk with honey, and I've been enjoying that so much. I've been again craving sweets. Like in my first pregnancy, my sweet tooth is back. I constantly want some sweets, but I think it's also often connected to my mood swings, which are still there. They have been more or less controlled this week. There were no time when I would feel like, you know, depressed and helpless and want to cry. It was not like that, but I did have some mood swings, and during those downs I would feel like I need a treat, I want something sweet, and obviously that's just because it brings you those hormones. But I've been trying to control my moods. Again, it's not always under my control, but this week it was all right. But going back to my meals and appetite, in the morning I can't fit much in my stomach, but then in just a couple of hours I can have a huge lunch. That's what's happening lately. I definitely feel an increase in my appetite, but it's just changing when I can eat a lot. Like I said, it's really weird. I'm very unstable right now with heart rate unstable, with mood unstable, but I'm pregnant, right? I guess that's normal. I hope it is. I do still experience some Braxton hicks here and there. This week they were not as intense, but sometimes I do feel tightening in my belly. Sometimes I do feel contraction-like pain in my belly and in my back, but usually they go away pretty quick. Also, one time I felt my belly so itchy this week, and I've been dealing with itchiness in my first pregnancy a lot. And I have been kind of waiting when it's gonna start, because when your belly is stretching, when your skin is stretching, it's common for it to start being itchy. So one day I felt really itchy, and my legs also, and I think I did have that itchy legs So far it went away quick. I just put some cream, I put some flowy clothes so that nothing touches my skin, and it was fine. Besides that, another weird symptom I never had, my mouth has that tart taste in it, tart flavor. I don't know how to explain it. If for example, when you eat like pineapple, lots of pineapple, when there is like lots of acid in a fruit and then your mouth becomes like tart, I feel that a lot lately. I've been googling, I couldn't find what it can be causing it, but again, I'm gonna ask my doctor. Let me know in the comments below if you ever had that symptom, if it's even connected to pregnancy or what it can mean. Now let me do a little bump shot for you. Haven't showed you in 2 weeks, so I'm obviously in my pajama pants, comfy, just trying to stay comfy here. And this is the 26 weeks belly. If you can see, it's kind of low. I think it's kind of changed its shape a little bit, and it's pretty big. And like I said, I'm already in my biggest weight. I weighted this much when I went into labor with Michaela, and I feel like it's mostly in my belly. Yeah, so this is my big itchy belly, and I'm getting lots of kicks from this boy, which makes me happy. So here it is. And how far along are you girls watching me, following my pregnancy journey? I want to know how many pregnant ladies I have here on my channel. How far along are you girls? Leave me comments down below. If you like this pregnancy update, make sure to give it a big like. This helps me tremendously. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and I want to wish you, as always, to have a smooth pregnancy. And I'll see you next week. Bye.